Prophecy of Pendor is a light fantasy mod that pretty much defined my time with Mount & Blade Warband, the 2010 medieval sandbox role-playing game by Taleworlds and predecessor to the 2022 Bannerlord. Though I spent hundreds of hours online and off playing everything from vanilla to the wildly popular mods like A World of Ice and Fire or Gecko Kujo, no mod ever captivated and captured my attention quite like Pendor, and for countless hours I wandered this land of men, elves, and summoned monsters in search of glory and adventure. From its challenging world to its unique quests, custom assets, and graphics, Pendor was the definitive warband experience for myself and many others. And in the years since I've played it, I've had many conversations with like-minded players reminiscing on these days of yore. I mean it wholeheartedly when I say I've long considered it one of the greatest mods ever made. But as I often do with old favorites, be they games or mods, I have wondered in recent years if Pendor is as good as I remember. It's been about 7 years since I last played it, and 5 since I tried to play Warband in general, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate many of Bannerlord's graphical and quality of life improvements. So over the last few weeks, I returned to Pendor and Warband to answer just that question, and to do it I gave myself 4 major goals or tasks to experience a decent range of the mod's features, and allow me to actively play the role I'm trying to within the world, that of an adventuring knight. Our first goal is to win a tournament. Since I'll be playing as a would-be knight in the early game, I feel like winning a tournament is a stepping stone for anybody on that path, plus they net a decent amount of income, especially if you bet on yourself. The only caveat is that you need 150 renown to even compete in tournaments, and they can be quite difficult to win in Pendor in general. Renown, for those of you who don't know, if you're not familiar with Warband, is a stat you earn by winning battles and completing quests. Number 2 is to become at least a knight in a knighthood order, knight being the exact middle rank in the order, which begins at retainer and ends at grandmaster, with also a quest and a bunch of other stuff. In total, there are 21 joinable knighthood orders, including the option to found your own, which I won't be doing. Joining an order requires you to have a minimum of 500 renown, a positive or neutral relation rating with the order, and an honor level ranging from 5 to 20 depending on the order. You'll see that on screen. You can usually do quests or bounties for knighthood orders before joining them by just going to the respective castle that they happen to be based in and asking them if they have anything to do. Honor is a stat you earn by just being honorable in your interactions with NPCs, either by letting enemy lords go or saving a village and not expecting a reward. Goal number 3 is technically 2 goals. 1 is to befriend the Noldor, and 2 is to win a Noldor tournament. The Noldor are the small and powerful elven faction of Pendor. They are the best ranged units in the game and must be slowly befriended by either assisting them in combat against large groups of enemies, such as their rivals the Jatu, or performing various other actions like reading their history from books, which my character will probably be too stupid to do. Noldor tournaments, by extension, are the hardest tournaments in the mod. They only happen once a month, and as a knight seeking renown, I have to win one of these if I ever hope to have my name set to song. And the final task is to defeat a special spawn army. These are special minor faction armies that appear on the map and also spawn various other minor faction patrols if left unattended. These can get up to pretty insane numbers, like several thousand troops, so we'll see what I decide to do with this as we go along. In addition to these requirements, I've also set the game difficulty fairly high, just under 100%, and to prevent saves coming, we'll have the game save automatically after each battle or after each visit to town to keep me honest on my journey. Wipes are inevitable, but we simply have to grit and bear it, as any fortune seeker in this world would. As for the character we're going to be playing in this video, I'm going as a standard knight, I already said that, with a focus on combat both on foot and mounted, and some focus on trade and looting since he'll be primarily a mercenary as well. Therefore, without further ado, I introduce Sir Olaf, who I've brought to life here on the side of the screen with the use of a CK3 character for the intro of this video, but from here on will be represented by what you saw at the beginning of the video, his character in the game. So with all that out of the way, let's begin this journey into the world of Pendor and see what we can do. So here we are in Pendor. I'm jumping back a little bit. Obviously you already know who I'm playing as, but I'm just going to show you sort of how creating a character works in Warband, because I'm sure some of you aren't familiar with it. Basically what it is obviously you select your sex, and then you have various backgrounds that you select essentially, and these will determine your starting stats, like what was your parent, what did they have you doing, what were they doing, and all of these will basically determine how your early game goes. And depending on your choices, you might actually start with a banner, like you'll be a minor noble essentially. In my case, I ended up doing that. So unlike other characters who usually I think you have to be at least a mercenary to select a banner, I actually got to select a banner at the beginning of the game. There's a lot to choose from in Warband because there's not the banner customizer like there was in Bannerlord. If you're familiar with that game, you can edit them online if you want to, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I'm just decided that I was going to do, I believe, the Griffin banner. I was mostly just staring at these because there's so many, but I like the simplicity of just a black background and this white griffin here in the middle. So that's the one I went with. On the next screen, you get to name yourself, and then you kind of get to set up your starting stats. Now, I noticed here in, I don't know if it's Pendor or Warband, but you actually have more stats, like a better stat spread than you do when you start Bannerlord. I feel like Bannerlord, you start off a lot weaker than this. I don't know if it was just my choices, but I feel like I was a lot more competent out the gate, which is something that I liked, because the early game in Warband, as we're going to be talking about not even Warband, in Pendor, as we're going to talk about very shortly, it's difficult. And you've already seen our character, Sir Olaf, so we're just going to skip that. And then basically at the beginning of the game, as I think the same as in Warband, it lets you select where you want to go. You're not from Pendor, the world where the game takes place, so it's essentially asking you where do you want to start off. You want to start off in Ravenstern, Torba, Javensholm, or Janos. These are all ports, so they're going to be along the water. You're not going to be able to start off in Sarleon because they're essentially a landlocked Central European country, where these other ones are more related to, their modern coastal European counterparts or otherwise. And so here we are in the world of Pendor. I decided to go to Javensholm, right here on the coast, which there's a lot of really tough enemies here in the early game. I don't know why I picked this. I should have known better, but it's been a while since I played, so I couldn't quite remember that. But the map is fairly large. There's 5 different kingdoms you can join. Obviously, you can make your own. I'm not going to do that, as I said. And then you get this little Welcome to Pendor pop-up right here, which basically just tells you a little bit about the mod. Thanks you for playing, and also tells you not to steal any of their assets. So biggest thing in the early game, since you start off with literally nothing, I have to first start building up my troops. I have to recruit some volunteers. I have to buy supplies so that I can feed them. And so that their morale doesn't get too low and they all, desert me. The early game in Pendor in particular is quite hard. You're going to be spiraling a lot. I did start off with some nice items because of some of the choices I made here in the early game, in the character creator, as you saw. It looks like they have a couple smoked fish and some grain for sale, and I actually start off with some pretty decent armor and a crossbow. I didn't really need the crossbow though, because I wasn't speccing into that. I decided to just arm myself with a sword. But most of this early start is just me running around villages trying to grab some people because, I need somebody. I can't just fight by myself. Another great thing to do here in the early game is to speak to the village elders. And this is a good way to get quests and to earn some early rep. Basically, you want to get rep with villages because they'll give you more recruits. This guy just wants me to escort some of his villagers, but I don't have time for that because I only have 2 fighters. You can also do hostile actions like raiding. I'm not going to be doing that because we're honorable. Now, as for cities, the big thing here is that you have a marketplace, you have the guildmaster, who's also will give you quests, and you have the tavern and the arena. Now, the arena is actually a good way to make money here in the early game. I participate in that quite a lot here soon, and this is also a place where you can recruit troops. I didn't know how to play the game yet, so I'm trying to remember how to talk to somebody. As you can see, it's the F key. This guy is offering me 5 of his friends and himself, so 6 people for about 500 gold, which is pretty solid. This is also where you'll meet various companions and other people, people that you can sell prisoners to. The tavern is usually the main area that I go to whenever I visit any city besides the marketplace. I really love the flavor of a lot of the companions in Pendor versus Warband. I know people, they complain about the difference between Bannerlord and Warband is that the companions don't have as much flavor. I feel like the base game Warband companions are kind of boring, but in Pendor, this guy's not a companion. I'm just spittling here. But the companions have a lot of character. Most of the early game is just me wandering around, refreshing myself with how to play this game, because as I said, it's been a little while. So I think it's time to set out, go around a little bit, try to find some more troops, and maybe try to find us a little bit of a fight, our first fight, to get us reacclimated with how the combat system works. The only way to get better at it is to just do it. So as you can see, I have 4 Fyrdsvarn recruits and just myself. Now the problem is, and I didn't even think of this, I was trying to find the troop tree, but you can't find this here. You have to go to reports, and I didn't know that at the time. But the problem is, every kingdom has something they're good at, but Fyrdsvarn isn't really good at anything. They're probably the worst starting ones, and as you can see, the Sarleons are actually in red, and this is because of the stupid decision I made where I'm technically a noble, and so they don't like me. So obviously I have to flee for my life because that guy's got 126 troops in his party, and that would be bad for me. Over here in the Deshar lands, the only thing you really have to worry about here in the early game, at least for me, would be the mounted bandits, but there's not too many of them at the moment. As you can see, some of them are right there, and they are definitely trying to chase me, so hopefully I can get away from them. And down here I finally decided to, in Naltar, jump into the arena. You have to talk to the arena master every time you go to a new city, if I'm not mistaken, or at least you have to listen to their spiel where they talk about how you do a fight, what fights are for, and just basically what the rewards are for doing fights. I tried to skip through this because I've read it all before, and I'm going to jump in here and try to do some practice fights. So let's see how I do. So it looks like I got a pole arm. I have automatic blocking on because I'm terrible at blocking in these games. I know people are going to judge me for that, but it's okay. Not automatic blocking like it's going to block for me, but basically the direction will always be correct. Okay, I got to get this. I got to get these 2. If I can knock out quite a few If I can knock out quite a few, I hit that on accident, I'm sorry. If I can knock out a couple, okay, here we go. Ooh, there we go, okay, come on. All right, this guy's got a shield, we gotta be careful. Wait, hold on, all right, hold on now. He's backing up. Get you, I can get you. There you go, goodbye, good night. Okay, this guy's got another polearm, so he's got the reach. Okay, 1, 2, damn. Absolutely crushing it. This is going really well for the first time. Holy, oh wait, hold on now. Oh, 6. Okay, all right. Don't call it a sweep now. Hold on. At 12, doing pretty well. I don't remember what the reward is if you finish all of them, so we'll have to see. Maybe I'll get there. Okay, there we go. Knock him out. All right, anybody? Anybody? Now, if you wait too long, this is another thing that's interesting in the arena while we're swinging for our lives here at 14 victory. I'm just gonna stand here and let him come up to me since I'm obviously the undisputed champion down here. But I'm pretty sure if you win the whole thing, you get a pretty decent reward, especially for the early game. Money is obviously one of the most important things. It's like that. You like that little move I just did there? It's called Elite Stats. Oh, geez. Okay. I might be getting a little too cocky. Okay. We got a zigzag because they're going to swing. They don't lead their targets, so this is like the best way to kill archers. Don't cheat. Oh, God. I need to block. Oh, no. Oh, no. They betrayed me. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can get one more. Oh. Oh, one more. Come on, maybe one more. Come on. Give it to me. Oh my God, 20, Jesus. I got nothing though. If I get hit once, I'm done. Oh my God, 21, dude. This is insane. I'm getting chills here. Come on. Take him out. Swing. There you go, baby. 22. Come on. 23. Oh no. Oh my God. Come on. Give me 24. Oh, that was a really good one. Let's see what the reward is for something like that. And so we ended up getting only 500 for 23. That's not that great. But yeah, as you can see, like in the early game, this is a good place to come to not only train your character, but also to just fight. Any of the injuries you sustain, they don't stay with you. So you can just redo this over and over again. And over here, I finally decided to take on our first official quest. We have some, it looks like looters fighting near the town recently. I think that my small party would probably be able to do that. Looters are usually some of the easiest enemies in the game. So I feel confident enough that we can jump in there and do this. I think there's a bounty on them. I'm pretty sure that means there's like 3 or 4 groups. Usually I see, it looks like they're about 10, 9. Not very hard. So we should be able to chase them down and beat their ass. Let's find out. Okay, so we're in our first fight. I don't remember how to control troops. It's a little different than in Bannerlord. I think Bannerlord streamlined a lot of the troop commands significantly, because most of this is just controlled with the F keys. Whereas that when you get the F keys and the keyboard. Ooh, nice kill. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can just swing around here. I usually like to bully the weak troops first. Or at least the archers, because archers are so strong in Pendor. Oh, that was good. Didn't get him down, but that was a really solid strike. Okay, hold on. Let me get my shield up. There we go. Oh, this is going well. This is going really well. We're doing really well here in the early game. I thought we'd be getting wrecked. And this is mostly what the early game is going to constitute. It's going to be doing arenas. It's going to be doing anything you can, essentially, to build not only rep, but to increase your troops rep or experience points so that you can upgrade them, because obviously they're not going to stay as recruits forever. And then obviously after every fight you get to loot the tasty loot. Now I remembered this much later, but if you hold the control key and just click, they'll just automatically go into your inventory. Didn't remember that at the time, so this is what I had to do for probably 5 or 6 hours of the early game. It was quite annoying. And I basically just finished sweeping this up, getting the looters down, refamiliarizing myself not only with the controls, but with the combat in general, because it takes a little while to get used to it again. It's like anything. Like if you haven't played a game in a while, you may be unfamiliar or you may be rusty. But this quest wasn't too hard, pretty simple. I mean, it's just looters. They're not terribly difficult, and I'm starting to build, as you can see, a pretty significant force. So good early game force to try to prevent wipes, although that's probably wishful thinking. And I'm turning in the quest, and I think we're done. And there we go. Yeah, we got our first bit of rep. First bit of completed quest. Very nice. I'm obviously not going to show you every little thing I do throughout this game, but I feel like first battle, first quest, those are big milestones for Sir Olaf here. He's on his quest to become a knight, and he's not going to do that unless he, completes quests for villagers and he becomes, he builds up his forces, which I think I've trained a pretty decent force here so far. I'm quite proud of myself in the early game. I have not had any misfortune just yet. I think this might be our first level, maybe our second level. What's my second level? Actually, I don't think I showed you my first one. I apologize. But you basically get 1 skill point, you get an attribute point, and then you get 10 weapon points every level. So that's just how that works. Mostly focusing on one-handed and polearms. Two-handed if I pick one up, but More than likely, I won't be using those just because I don't care, but I'll try to keep these as even as possible for now. And wandering around, it looks like a knighthood chapter has actually been founded after I turned in that quest. So those can happen randomly. They are pretty much just up to the RNG. There's quite a few chapters that need to be founded for you to join them. I think it's like 5 or 6 of them. I can't remember what exactly they are. But I learned how to do the speed up thing to move, so you're going to see that a lot more. I'm going to try and run in here and help these farmers out. That'll give me a little bit of rep. So I ran into this heroine adventurer group. I don't know how this is going to go. I have 21 troops and they have 12. It says I have a -1 advantage. I do have 1 archer or 1 horseman now. I don't know how this is going to go. Everybody's just going to charge and I'm going to hope for the best. Oh geez. Okay, they all came into me. That's good. I broke their charge at least, but oh god. Oh Jesus, no! I think this might have been a bad move. Oh, dude, they're wiping everybody. Oh no! Oh no! Did I make a mistake? I can't even knock one out. Oh my god! No! 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 This is bad. Oh, this is bad. I think I flew too close to the sun here, kids. Oh no! I hope this might be my first wipe. Dang! I was coming so close. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go out swinging for sure. Try to get at least one. Nope. All right, I'm gonna leave. And so, basically, the early game is mostly just this. It's mostly just wandering around, trying not to get wiped. What ended up happening after this is that I actually ended up getting captured twice, and then this Duke Alamar dude, as well as their King Ulrich, decided that I looked really tasty. So I tried to tell them I don't want to fight them, but I ended up just surrendering or pulling back troops and then just like running away with my tail between my legs. Definitely disheartening. The first few days of this journey definitely felt like I was getting wrecked. I think somebody stole my shoes. It's rough. The early game of Pendor is very, very hard. You're gonna get wiped, you're gonna get wrecked, you're gonna think you're confident, you're gonna think you can do things, and then as you can see, you're gonna get absolutely decimated by a little band of, people in armor. So that's sort of the early game flavor. But let's just jump ahead here because, I don't think you need to watch me get absolutely wrecked by Vanskiri raiders. And after getting wiped so many times, I think that was 4 total, I ended up coming here to Ravenstern and just deciding to do some arena fights because as you can see, I have no shoes. I've got like no gear, but they took my gloves. So hopefully earn myself some new shoes again and then maybe get back out there and we'll see if we can't do something respectable, although I'm embarrassing myself out here, let's be real. But eventually you'll overcome all those challenges. You'll start doing quests for kings and lords, mostly just delivering their mail or maybe giving them some troops like I just did. I just gave this guy a letter from another king. I asked him if he had any tasks, and I've actually done enough questing at this point to where he wants me to be a mercenary captain, which is kind of surprising because I wouldn't pick me to be a mercenary captain. But we are officially a mercenary captain for the nation of Fyrdsvarn. Fyrdsvarn is pretty trash. They're okay in big groups, and I figured, it's a good way to make money in the early game because you get mercenary contracts, which basically just give you money every week. You have to pay your troops every week. You probably saw a pop-up for that earlier on in the video, but a good way to make money, especially in the early game, is to try to become a mercenary and to just help in fights. And it looks like we found just one of those. Our first official, big battle against another enemy nation, so this is a big deal. Although I feel kind of bad that it's Ravenstern because I quite like Ravenstern, but you gotta fight everybody. By the end of the game, you'll probably have fought every nation at least once, depending on who you're a mercenary for. They all tend to fight each other constantly. It's the same way in Warband and Bannerlord, you know how it goes. As you can hear, every fight actually has custom music depending on not only the nation, who you're fighting, but special spawn armies also have custom music, which I really actually enjoy about the mod quite a lot. I'm gonna maybe try and do a little couch lance action. Maybe that'll help me out, because that'll probably be the only way I'm gonna knock any of these dudes out. Ooh, that was good. Got a little caravan master. They're kind of weak. Oh my god, he already got my horse. Oh geez, this is not gonna go well for... Okay. Well, one thing that's beautiful about this game is that you get a little bit of a observe mode, so we can just zoom out and watch the action from here. Yeah, we're obviously going to win. We have the numbers on them overwhelmingly so. And a lovely little victory cheer from the boys as we wrap things up. So I only ended up being wounded. I think killed one dude. Yeah, I killed one guy. And I helped my dude out here. And I think, if we're lucky, we might have actually captured somebody too. Let's see. So this is Einar Harry Breeks. Pretty cool name. And we got Count Arnoldus. So this is great. So capturing a enemy lord, this is huge. Now that we have a lord, this is going to be a huge boon. I think it's several thousand if you talk to them and ransom them. We'll have to jump in here and see really fast. 1 second. Let's just see how much he'll offer us to ransom him off. Okay, he doesn't want to. Don't do anything foolish. Let's see. What would you take for your freedom? 4,500 dinar. Oh baby, we are so back. And here's a good example of like how mercenary pay works if you are a mercenary for another thing. So I have these knights chasing me, these Knights of the Dawn. I have 53. They have 10. Normally, I would say I wouldn't want to fight this, even though I have the numbers advantage. But as I said earlier, the armor on these guys is absolutely insane. So we'll have to see how we do. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna try and get some people up on this hill. And maybe the infantry probably like right around here, and then I'm gonna try to charge in here and just see what I can do. Okay, so the fight's in full swing right now, and it's going really bad. They have some town militia that we're killing, so it's not even all them. So it looks like there's just a couple knights. Maybe I'll be able to knock them out, but they are, oh my god, they're shredding through my forces. Maybe if I can get a couch lance on them. Oh damn, that was terrible. Okay, maybe. Oh my god, this is not going well whatsoever. They're gonna definitely turn the advantage on this. I'm just gonna charge everybody and hope for the best. Oh my god. So I see, this is proving my point then. Okay, we got one. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Oh no, this is an invisible corner. Oh god, I don't want to get stuck here. I'm gonna get wiped. Oh my god, dude. My whole party is gone. Uh-oh, turn around. The worst thing, okay, yeah, we are screwed, dude. There is no way I'm coming back from this. Okay, well, don't fight Knights of the Dawn if you have a party of 50 just recruits, because they're gonna absolutely wipe you. Jesus. So sometimes when you'll come upon a village, you'll see that bandits are attacking it. This is actually a cool way to get some rep with the village. I'm just gonna save real fast, make sure my party's all up to snuff. I don't actually think I have too many. I just was in a fight not that long ago, and obviously I had to rebuild my party after getting decimated by those Knights of the Dawn not too long ago. So hopefully I can come in here and maybe win. I should be okay. They're usually not too hard if they're just regular bandits like you guys have seen. But I'm gonna try and help them out. All right, this is going fine. This is going perfectly fine. I'm gonna have to not be in this too much because I worry. I'm trying to level up my one-handed because I've been using my polearm too much. If you're wondering why I'm not just using my spear. Spear is a lot easier to use on horseback, but I want to level up my one-handed. Let's see, here we go. Let's get him. Oh, see, there we go. This thing swings so fast, my god. Come on. Nice hit, there we go. Oh, they got him before me, you guys. Stealing my kills and shit. And so I've definitely progressed a lot at this point. I did get wiped yet again, however, but I'm going to do my best here, and I'm going to try and become a mercenary captain for Sarleon because I prefer their troops. I'm tired of getting wiped. I'm going to do my best here. I don't even want to talk about it. I just tried to fight a Jatu band. They're way too hard. We're not even going to show that. It was embarrassing. But I have to pull myself back up here from nothing once more. And hopefully I can recover. Oh, speaking of the Jatu, I ain't talking to them. Maybe I'll talk to that. How much is it? 1,800? Jesus, I'm too poor for that. And I think I'm going to use this basically as the end of our part 1 here. As you can see, I've said it so many times now, early game is rough, it's real tough, it's real hard to survive, but I think I've learned enough along the way from all these wipes that I will come back after a few dozen days of training, some questing, some fighting, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with my progress. So we're about day 80, I think, around now. It's been about 6 hours total gameplay, maybe 7. I just completed turning in some cattle, and we're about to do a siege here of this castle. We're fighting the Empire. They are pretty tough. They have really strong infantry and archers. Their horsemen are okay, but I would say the Empire are probably one of the hardest factions to fight. But we're gonna jump ahead to the siege, and we'll see how this goes. This is our first siege. This is a big moment in any playthrough. I kind of consider your first siege to be like when you enter the game proper. So yeah, there we go. Everybody's run in. Now I just got to rush in there, and hopefully we survive long enough to actually do something. We'll join the next assault. And so we don't have to wait for any towers or anything to show up. We already got a ladder and a ramp apparently up. So I'm going to hopefully be able to get up there and do some damage. I'm going to let some people go in front of me just because, although I'm more kitted out, as you can see, I got this nice warhammer. It can be kind of precarious. There's a lot of archers around the edges, and they can easily knock me off and just end my day. So it sounds like we're doing okay. I can see the casualty meter is going really well. See if we can't get some good kills. All right, let's go. Okay, that was a whiff. It's fine. It was a practice swing. I'm not overhead. There we go. Bam, dude. Dang. Dang, boy. Dang, boy. Come on. Don't steal my kill. Don't steal my kill. Oh, they did. New enemies have arrived. That's fine. We're going to run over this way. Okay, so we're meeting up over here by the stairs. It looks like they've got them kind of bunched up. They have the high ground, so we should be okay. Maybe if I switch to my lance, I'd be able to hit. Jesus Christ. Let me get a space. Hold on. I don't know if I'm hitting anybody. Okay, I'm not. Maybe if I scooch like a little closer. Maybe if I go over here to the edge. And oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. This is bad. This is bad. Maybe I can get one. I've gotten a kill. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's fine. They should all go up the stairs. Oh, no, they... Oh, God. Hold on. We gotta get one. We gotta... Jesus. What a swing from this man. Okay, that was two. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Okay, so not a great first showing. Sieges are important, but you know, sometimes you just do bad. You just don't do well, it's fine. So something I haven't shown off yet is that you can check sort of your relations with everybody inside of the reports tree. You can see the relation you have with knighthood orders. Obviously Knights of the Griffin is high, but they don't exist unless you make them. There's also end game goals within Pendor, so like basically victory conditions. Essentially that means you have to pretty much found your own kingdom, defeat all of the enemy minor factions if I'm not mistaken, and befriend the Noldor, I believe is one of the victory conditions. It's pretty wild. This game is a lot less of a sandbox than it appears. There's a lot of things to do, but I've mostly just been running around here as a mercenary with Sarleon. Really small, I'm still quite tiny, but just trying to build up my renown by doing all of these battles with them. I've been really struggling to get some troops though. It's been hard. So we're at about 100 days now. I'm coming back on, obviously I'm doing this in parts, but we have our first castle defense. So this should be an interesting one because normally I wouldn't jump in here, but I feel like we could win this. And this would give me 23 renown. Remember, I'm still trying to get enough renown for a tournament. I don't have a bow though, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to see how this goes. I don't know how much help I'll be, but hopefully enough to make a difference. I also finally figured out how to turn off the banners over people's heads and then the casualty report, so it's a little more cinematic, hopefully on your end. I realized that was probably kind of ugly. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, and I usually prefer to play without it anyway. I don't know if I can get in here and swing. I'm a little nervous because if I could get easily got by that dude with that two-handed sword, I'd be done real soon. Nice. No, oh, did I get a kill on that guy? Dude, hell yeah. I mean, that was worth it alone. And no surprise, I got unceremoniously knocked out pretty early on there. We got our boys, they're up here fighting. Those archers got a really nice vantage point of the people coming up the ramp. This is a terrible castle to assault. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom up here. Look at that. It's an absolute bloodbath. We are holding really well. They actually have a few more troops, some pretty high quality units in there too, but I'd like to think we're going to end up with a victory on this one. And they never even made it into the castle. Easy dub, easy dub. Let me get a good angle on these boys cheering it up. Look at them. Absolutely happy lads. Look at the carnage. Jesus. One thing I didn't really talk about, and it's owning these small businesses. So I have a couple millers now. I think I have 2 or 3 stores at this point. I think I have a mill, 2 mills and a dye, like a dye workshop. So these places will make passive income for you every week as well. You just have to make sure that they're profitable in the region that they're in. As you can see, he's making about 390 dinar a week. This helps a ton when you're a mercenary and you start getting bigger armies, because by the mid to late game, your armies are going to start costing you about 5,000 gold a turn, and it can be pretty ridiculous. So there's a tournament, but I can't participate, but there is a feast. This is something that Warband has that they didn't really put. I don't think they put these at all in Bannerlord. They're mostly just standing around. It does add some nice flavor. Oh, nice. He's remembering that King Olwer kicked my ass. Oh, dude, these guys, they do not like me. None of these lords are nice to me. I don't know why I'm even working for them. Maybe it's just to prove a point to myself. Maybe I'm just a masochist. What's this guy gonna say? Oh my god, this fucking guy. Are you serious? Ugh. Oh yeah, there's some voice acting in the mod. It's not great, but it kind of tickles me. I think anybody who's played it will know what I'm talking about. It's enjoyable. Okay, so I was wrong. I actually can fight in a tournament. I didn't realize I actually do have enough renown to do this. So I'm gonna give it a shot. This is our first. Oh god, I have no health. Well, this is our first official tournament fight. Let's see how this goes. I cannot imagine it's gonna go well. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let me get out of here. I hate having to do this with a sword. This is gonna be the worst first tournament showing of all time. Knock one out. I gotta get one. No! No! Hold on, hold on. How'd I do? How'd we do? Did we win? I got eliminated. I'm not surprised. I did terrible. Jesus, that was awful. So now that we do have enough renown to compete in tournaments, I have to now focus on the renown to... Oh, Jesus, I was not paying attention. Damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to find out how this goes. Jesus. I should have been paying attention. That's my bad. I'm gonna need to try to figure out how to get enough renown to become a knight, because remember, you need 500. It's a lot more than 150, but... That was bad, but the first one was solid. That was amazing. Oh my god, dude, double whiff. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I got clipped, but it's fine. It's fine. Nice. Come on. Gotta be careful of them couching, because these Jatu like to couch a lot. These guys are the enemies of the Noldor. This is like their main opposition, who you'll fight with them, normally. Sometimes you'll fight other lords, too, depending on where they are, but normally it's just the Jatu. Let's see, we might be doing okay. I don't have the casualty count on anymore, so I'm not sure, but... Nice! And I leveled up. I'm level 16 now, baby. Let's go! I mean, our troops are doing really well. I just killed a horse. I feel kind of bad. Ooh, there we go. 3 kills. Oh, I know, you always got to check your rear. But it looks like my troops are actually going to finish this one up for us, so that's good at least. Not another wipe, thank God. Let's see what kind of stuff we have here. I also have Sigismund set to automatically upgrade his equipment if I click a button. That's not as drippy. Not as drippy as the Shadow Warrior armor. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. It is better. But is it cooler? Do I look cool? Although that horse is definitely better. They have great horses, dude. It's insane. Probably just gonna hunt around here for some more Jatu warbands, see if we can't find another one of comparable size to hunt and get a little experience. This guy's got some Noldor nobles on him. I wonder if I could recruit them if I capture him. I don't think so. I'm gonna hit him. This will be fine. My horse is dead. It's fine. It's fine. Swing for the fences, baby. Get him. Get him. I'm gonna get on this horse. Hold on. I'm gonna equip my spear. Let's get him ramming speed, baby. Yeah. I didn't kill him, but that was good damage. Nice. Come on. Sorry if I'm turning a lot. I'm just trying to pay attention. I keep getting knocked out from the back. Here we go. Here we go. Dang. I am not getting that guy enough. That was it. That's what you want. I mean, you can obviously couch. As you can see, I got this sweet helmet now, too. Look at this thing. It's great. I can see everything. Ooh, that was scary. That one will make you clinch. Looks like these Knights of the Lion are fighting a caravan for some reason. I wouldn't normally fight a caravan, but I will help these knights out because I want to get in their good graces, because I think I'm going to join the Knights of the Lion. I feel like, because they pretty much match the playstyle I have 1-for-1, so I think that's what I'll do here. Let's see. They don't have very many troops. We could probably just get in there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy pickings. Let's see what we get. And there's one. I love doing that. I love... God, it never gets old either. Just coming by the pass with a nice spear thrust. God, it's so glorious. Let's see, here we go. God, doesn't that feel good? And he's appreciating us for our help and increased our relations with them by 4. Well, that's good. So now we know we at least have a positive with them if we do decide to join them. That's good. That's solid. Okay, I got some prisoners. Maybe I can try to ransom them off. Oh, I haven't talked about this. So yeah, so every once in a while you'll get these belligerent drunks who want to fight you for some reason. And then you usually get like some rep and some of their equipment. I don't have any health though, so this could go really bad. I could embarrass myself. Sometimes you'll also get ambushed at night by bandits in the city, which is cool. But there we go. Nice. Knocked him out. My Sarleon rep is actually really high now. Hopefully people they put some respect on my name. But I'm actually going to go look for a tournament, like I said a little while ago. All right, I'm buying some supplies. I went over here just to check it out. Go to the castle real fast. There's a tournament. Oh, the Knights of the Lion are over here? Oh my god, I can do bounties for you? Dude, that's sick. This will definitely be a way to get our rep up. I need to heal, though. Should I do this tournament? I guess I'll try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? My man has no health. Here we go. Dang, dude, right around the shield? Ho, 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 ho. Watch me win a tournament with no health. This is like when you fight a boss in like Dark Souls and you become clutch at the last second. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That was terrifying. Oh, damn it. No. No. Oh, I got too cocky. So for that bounty for the Knights of the Lion, you basically have to hunt rival knighthood orders and then also heretics. So I'm just going to be running around fighting those. These guys happen to run into me, so that works out. But normally I wouldn't randomly just fight these dudes, but you know, they wanted to. These guys are awesome. I love the Knights of the Clarion Call. They're like horse archers. Obviously I had no health, so that was going to happen anyway, but they're very cool. Horse archers, also, I haven't talked about this, but horse archery was improved in Pendor. so they get like a boost to their AI and their damage. It's really, really sick. Also, the music for this, mwah, dude, it's fucking incredible. Okay, I've cut to the end. I fought in like 4 more tournaments. This is, I've come so close so many times. This is probably like the 5th or 6th tournament I fought in. I'm in the last 2. This is the finale. If I can do this, I have never had full health either. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I could probably, okay, he's turning around. This is great. Is this it? Damn, that was the worst couch lance I've ever seen. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I cannot risk him hitting me. Come on. Come. What is this? Oh my god, we did it. Dude. Finally. First goal done. Congratulations, guys. We did it. So I jumped ahead a few days because I needed to heal, but now I can join the Order of the Lion. But to do this, I have to beat 3 of them in a tournament-style fight, which is really, really hard, as you can imagine. These dudes are no joke. So let's see how we do here. I only get 1 shot at this, by the way, because if you fail this, they basically say you're not worthy. I don't know if you get a second chance, but I do not want to risk it. I got 1 off of his horse so far. I'm gonna see if I can. God, how would you block it? How would you block it? The momentum is insane. Oh, he swung too early. I just cannot get dehorsed. If I get knocked off this horse, I'm screwed. Turn, turn, turn. Nice. That's 1, baby. And then there were 2. I'm gonna knock out this horse. Oh my god, I got him. Dude. Don't tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. We're doing it. Knock out that horse. Knock out that horse. I have no honor. I'll knock that horse right out. There we go. You're on the ground, boy. I could probably just do a victory lap, honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, damn near cut my horse in half. Holy shit. Well, let me get up to speed here. I'm gonna get as far away from him as possible and just get him on a couch lance. Because the AI knows it can't block it, and there we go. I don't know how I did that. First try, oh my god. Retainer of the Order of the Lion. Congratulations, guys. That was absolutely awesome. So now that we're a tournament champion and a member of the Order of the Lion, it's now time for us to jump into our 3rd part, which will be befriending the Noldor and also defeating a spawn army. I'm fighting one of the heretic smaller groups, a branch off of the 3 Seers, which is one of the special armies. I may end up trying to do the 3 Seers as my special army. I'm not sure yet. You also will usually know, god, my poor dude's getting ganged up on here, but you'll usually know which ones are special because you'll get an achievement after you defeat them. So we'll see which one we end up doing, but this is that was part 2. We managed to survive it, and let's see what we can do with part 3. So even though we're not a Knight of the Order yet, I figured I would come over here and try and help lure some Noldor into some Jatu. This is basically the easiest way to get them to level up. I sort of just try to get them to follow each other and then try and run into the fights as they happen. I'm obviously not going to show you all of that because you don't need to watch me do that 100 times. It takes quite a few attempts to do this, and sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes you end up getting in fights you don't really want to, so it's a bit risky. But the reward is obviously befriending the Noldor, so it's worth it. So I'm currently doing a bounty for the Knights of the Lion, and I think this one should be the one that'll get me up to Knight, actually. And I think I may actually end up being able to defeat a spawn army here because I have the 3 Seers following me. I wonder how much this would earn me. Because as you can see, I still got a few days left on it. I'm gonna try and get them to follow me. I think I saw an army pass not that long ago, and if I can somehow lure them into another army, this could be crazy. They are right here. Oh my god, can I actually do this? This is wild. There's probably definitely enough of them to get them in here. There's about 1,000 of those guys though, so I need at least like probably 1,500. Oh man, this is scary. Oh no, 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 come on. Come on, you have to follow me. You have to come up here. This is huge, dude. This could be one of our last goals, dude. This is crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so they're sieging the castle. Come on, follow me. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. As you can see, the heretics just keep summoning new armies. That's basically what happens if you don't deal with them. There's one called Igrim. He's like the main heretic lord. He summons like demons and stuff. It's crazy. That dude's insane. He'll attack cities and stuff too. But I think if I stand right here, they should try to attack me, and then these guys should all help. This is the only reason I've stayed a mercenary. All right, get in there. Ho, 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 ho. All right, we're going to fight the 3 Seers. 1,435 versus 1,069. Jesus, let's do it. Nice, baby. My counter, for some reason, is gone. It didn't pop up this time around. Not my horse, dude. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Come on. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know how many I've killed. I feel like that's like 4 or 5. Who knows? Took me forever to get back on a horse. Hopefully I can get in here and do something. All right, there we go. Oh, damn it, I whiffed that one. Not in the skull. Oh. This one's gonna take forever. Let's just watch it for, I guess, a little bit, but there's like 1,000 troops. This will take literally ages if I just let it go. But I'll let you enjoy the fight for a little bit. I've been sitting here for probably like 20 minutes, dude. This is insane. This is gonna take forever. I'm just gonna probably hit the retreat button. I lost some morale, but I gained some. So we killed a decent amount. I'm not gonna be able to participate again because I got knocked out, or I shouldn't. So I'm just gonna keep clicking through this and hopefully they win. How are we doing? We have 865 to their 404. Keep going, and then we did it. I mean, technically we did it, right? Ooh, a small pouch of diamonds. Heretic Riding, which I can turn into my knighthood order for some rank. Honestly, not amazing. That saber is okay, but everything else is like whatever. But this is not whatever. There's so many troops. Well, this will instantly replenish my army. So we'll have to see if we get the achievement. If it pops up for this, it should, because as you saw in the beginning of the video, the 3 seers are one of the special unique armies, like spawn armies. So I hope that that worked. All right, I'm not seeing anything yet. I don't think it worked. There it is. Yes! Oh god, that feels good. Okay, achievement or goal number 4. So we did them a little out of order, but dang, dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Purger of Heresy, dude, sweet. And we get a +1 to strength, that's awesome. And I'm more than double my way for this bounty, so I'm gonna go turn this in and see if we can't level up tonight. We might actually end up being almost done with the challenges now for the video, and then we'll just have to befriend the Noldor, which, as you saw, takes some time, but I'll make sure to throw in a couple more battles your way because I know you guys like that, I'm sure. All right, I'm turning in this books. And let's see, Squire, I have my bounty to claim. I think that's it. I think that's enough. I think that'll be enough. It's 58, right? Well, let me save. Let me jump in here. Hold on, it's at 108. Yeah, 100 is what you need for night, dude. Holy crap. That's awesome. So we ended up doing both at the same time. Oh, we're now Knight of the Order of the Lion. That's so sick, dude. Hell yeah. I love the little tunes, too. It makes me feel good about myself. So as I said before, there's, the ranks go up to Grandmaster, and there's actually a quest if you do end up getting Grandmaster. As you can see, you also get free armor sets, so I'm gonna slap on our Knight armor because we're just wearing the Sergeant armor for the Squires, the footmen, basically. Oh yeah, that feels good, dude. This is awesome. So a surprisingly short section here. Part 3 ended up being completed a lot faster than I thought. So technically part 4 is not gonna be what I expected. I figured we were gonna have to do the Noldor this one, but we're actually gonna end up doing the Noldor last. So like I said, some things are out of order, but that's okay. I don't even know how many of these I've fought. I can't even tell you how many Jatu I've had to fight at this point. I feel like I'm an expert. So I'm helping the Noldor out still. There's quite a lot of them. This should be an easy fight. The only thing that sucks about the Jatu is, one, they're all horsemen and they charge instantly, like as soon as the fight starts. That was sick. All right, and then I'm breaking the charge up a little bit here. I'll eat it with my body. My armor helps me out a little bit, but honestly, armor, even though it's more useful, it's still not as good as I would prefer it to be, because I feel like I still get absolutely shredded at like max damage. I'm gonna tell my archers to fall back a little bit because I don't want them to get shredded up. The Jatu love coming in and just crushing your archers, but maybe the Noldor will make a nice line with their face. So as you can see, I've been doing this for a while because now I'm at minus 14. I have to get this up to 15 for them to let me into their city, or not even that. I have to do a quest, I think, first before we can even go into their city. So we got a ways to go yet. I always love it when maps give me like a really sick hill. This is perfect. Also, they're fighting the Empire, who Sarleon is fighting again. I haven't actually contributed in a Sarleon war in forever, but it shouldn't really matter. This should be, honestly, cake. The landscape looks kind of whack, a little jank, but any warband player knows that landscapes like this, especially with an all-archer, mostly archer army, this is just, they're going to get absolutely melted. I cannot wait to see this. I'm super excited. Yeah, I've done next to nothing this whole time. I haven't had to do anything. Maybe I can get one guy. There we go. But as you can see, I mean, it's raining arrows. Look at them up there. And we're done. Oh, God. That's so sick. Look at him up there. Okay, so that one pushed me over the edge. That's good. Lord Gallus escaped. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Thank God we were already fighting them, though, because I don't need the Empire to get pissed at me any more than any other faction would be for all the crap I do for the Noldor. But now we should be able to do the quest for them, which is going to be huge. I don't know if I have enough troops to fight that, because they usually want you to fight a Jatu army, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I feel like that's what it was. So you got to go to this town and find this guy named Quigfen. He wants me to befriend the Noldor, but I have to fight this Jatu army, which I have to find in the woods. God, that's going to suck. Let's see how this goes. This took a lot longer than I expected it would to find them, but there they are. Oh, man. I'll do a save, not that it matters. We hunt the Noldor, and I hunt for you, baby. Huzzah! They have 238. How am I going to win this? It looks like the landscape is fairly hilly. This might work to my advantage because they won't be able to charge my archer line as much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Holding okay so far. We got the first lines up here. Definitely just trying to hold them back from my archer line. For some reason, my kill counter keeps disappearing. Oh, God. There's so many of them. Oh, no. And I can't even see I don't know what's happening. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, it sounds like there's a lot of them dying. I hope that's them and not mine. I'm just gonna pretend that it's them. Nice. His momentum definitely helped me out. God, this is so stressful. I have no idea how we're still alive. I've gotten knocked around so much. Oh boy, I think we might actually win this. There's not a whole lot of them left. These archers up here are just holding the line. I think it's just because the cav can't get unstuck and they get overwhelmed. Oh, dude, level 26. That's crazy. I think this guy might legitimately be the last one. There's no way. No, okay, there's a couple more. Wow. Against all... I have no idea how he didn't die. That's amazing. Goes to show you what good terrain will do. How many did I lose? 30... Only 34 and they killed 234? Dude, that's literally insane. I'm gonna order them to attack. Just get them. No casualties? Dude, come on now. That's so sick. Look at all this loot. Whew. And now we can turn in the quest. So now I'm friends with the Noldor, and now I have access to their secret city of Alacre, I think is how you say it. The Noldor city is basically hidden by magic in the woods. So now we just got to make our way up there, and then you'll get to see this. It's so, so cool. It's one of my favorite things about Pendor, is that this faction in general. But ooh, I cannot tell you how long I was hunting through the woods, trying to get the Noldor to be friends with me. It was ages. Okay, I can't remember what side of the mountain this is on. Is it? I know it's by the water. Is it over here? I want this to be dramatic, but I don't see it. But yeah, they live in like a hidden city. I think you can technically siege this too, if you were crazy. I don't know. I don't even know how you would take it. It's like all Noldor troops. It would be absolutely insane. It also looks really dope. Kind of reminds me of Minas Tirith. You'll see what I'm talking about. There it is, dude. Or kind of like Helm's Deep. Like if Helm's Deep had like a Minas Ithil, Minas Tirith sort of look to it, it's really, really cool. So this is Alacre. And then I'm going to walk around the castle courtyard, even though I think it might be dusk, so it might not look as good. But yeah, dude, look at this. It's so, so sweet. Oh my god, the white stone, the huge tower. Dude, it's so, so awesome. So now the only thing really left for me to do is to do the Noldor tournament, which I have to wait a month, probably till the end of this month and then the beginning of the next month. And then once that pops up, I don't know, hopefully I win. We're going to find out. So I ended up just waiting outside the town. The Noldor tournament started on the 2nd of January. Oh god. So these are really tough, not only because Noldor themselves are hard, but normally because the big focus is on archery, which, as you guys know, I have done none of this whole game. So having to try and pivot can be really stressful. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh Jesus, come on. Hold on, I'm trying to focus. We just gotta knock out one team before our team. I might actually make it into the next round, although I did nothing. As you can see, I just got wrecked. Jesus. Okay, cool. I made it into the next round. I did not deserve that, but thank you, whatever god was smiling on me. Come on. I should be able to beat them. I feel pretty confident in my ability with a two-hander. Dang, dude, the feints on that guy were insane. Did you see that? Jesus. He was faking me out left and right. Oh, dang, dude, you knew I was behind you? Got him. Okay. Just give me a two-hander every time on the ground. I'll be fine. This is insane. This is nuts. Okay, well, maybe if we can corner them. Oh, Jesus, they're right behind me. Come on. All right, give me the horse. Give me the horse. Give me the horse. Give me the horse. I need it. All right, I got one. Oh, not my horse, man. I just got on the thing. Gonna jump ahead here a little bit to the final round just because I figured you guys have seen tournaments plenty of times. I know the arena's cool, but that's about it. So I actually ended up getting a shield and a sword here, and they just have a bow. I feel pretty confident that I should be able to do this. So I'm gonna walk in a little line. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't let them fake me out. I'm not losing in the last round. Oh, yes. Yes. That's it, baby. We did it. We got a Qualis gem too? Dude. Ah, hell yeah, dude. So we've done all of our goals. We've done everything. What is my verdict? What is the verdict of how I feel about Pendor now that I've played it for about 20 hours, done all these achievements, and there's still so much to see? I think it's obvious. Pendor is still a fantastic mod. It's wonderful. It's probably the best world that you can play in Warband. That's its own unique thing. It has so much lore that you didn't even get to see in this video. There were so many things I didn't even get to talk about because it would be impossible to. And it's wonderful. If you have any interest in it, please try it out. But I think the only issue that I have with it at this point is that Warband itself has aged because of Bannerlord. Warband is great for many things, modding for a lot of its gameplay elements, but the combat, the sieges, the tournaments, they all feel a lot older because Bannerlord is so fluid, so streamlined. So that was the only major thing that I noticed. But in terms of Pendor, is it as good as you remember it? Yes. The answer is yes. It's probably better, in fact. It's so good. So wonderful. I'm thoroughly glad that I took the time to come into this and play it once more. But that is going to be it for me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, it took me a while to make, as you can probably imagine. So if you want to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, perhaps if you want to, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to review other Warband mods like this, please just let me know down in the comments, or even a Bannerlord mod. I've done that in the past. But as always, I'm Sol. This has been Prophecy of Pendor. I will happily see you in the next one.